Hi guys, my name is Oshan and this is Sherwin and you're watching Streets
of Ceylon. Okay, so guys, what we have for you guys today is a very special Evo. It's an Evo 8 MR in this gorgeous ice white, or whatever white you want to call it. It's really bright, it's really nice, and you cannot miss it. So, and a cool little thing about this particular Evo is that it has Evo 9 tail lights as well as Evo 9 headlights and Evo 9 tail lights on the back. So, and there's also a small vent which helps with aerodynamics as well. And this is this helps with cooling, and there's a front splitter. And the intercooler is right there as well. So pretty cool. Now that we're done talking about the front of the car, let's move on to the side of the car. Okay, so guys, now that we're on the side of the car, let's talk about these gorgeous wheels here. So what we have are some 17-inch Rota TE37 wheels in this gorgeous black, in this gorgeous matte finish, whatever. So it's fine. And then now let's talk about the calipers here. So that's basically some baby blue Brembo calipers, which is pretty cool. And the car has been lowered quite a lot. So as you guys can see, there's like not much finger room for me to put my fingers here. So it's been lowered quite a lot, which is pretty cool. And now the side skirts here are also pretty cool here, which adds a bit more depth and aggressiveness to the car. And yeah, so now the basic shape, it's a 4-door obviously. It's a four-door car, which is pretty cool. And that's about it. Nothing much for the side skirts of the car. And it's pretty cool. Okay, so guys, now that we're in the rear of the car, let's talk about this wing. So this wing is a carbon fiber wing actually, but you cannot see the carbon fiber weaving because it's been painted black. So that's about that. And yeah, it's a pretty big wing, it's pretty nice. It's the big wing gang. And then we have the Evo 9 taillights that I was talking about earlier while we were in the front of the car. And you have your stock exhaust systems, nothing too fancy, and you have the Evolution MR badging, which is pretty cool. So guys, that's about it for the rear of the car. Now let's just move on with the rest of the video, shall we? Okay, so guys, now let's talk about the rear of the car, which is kind of everyone's most concern when they're buying a car. But for a 2000s Japanese car, this is not too bad. It has a decent trunk size, which I really don't mind, actually pretty good. And it has a basic you have your spare wheel and everything down there as it would. You have some extra spare compartments on the side here, on either side, actually left and right both. So yeah, the trunk size is not too bad, guys, and it's pretty cool. So nothing much of a trunk, and it's pretty decent. You can fit about 2 to 3 hand luggages maybe, but at most. But it's pretty cool.
Alright, so guys, now let's talk about the interior of the car. So now first off, I have the key to the car. It's like a regular key to a normal car. It's obviously a early 2000s sports car, so what do you expect? So you obviously have lock, unlock, and all those kind of good stuff. So yeah, let's get inside and let me introduce you to the interior of the car. Alright guys, so here's a closer look at the key. So I obviously showed you guys the key, so we'll keep that aside. So starting off with the steering wheel, so this particular Evo 8 MR has a Evo 9 steering wheel. So it's an Evo 8 with a Evo 9 steering wheel, and we have Recaro bucket seats, which is very comfy. It's really comfy. And we have obviously a Pioneer infotainment screen, and the gauges are obviously all stock and stuff, and it's all nice. And we have a turbo gauge here to show the turbo timing and everything else. So this car revs up to around 7,500 or 8,000 RPM depending on how you drive the car. And these little touches are carbon fiber. It's actually dipped in carbon fiber. We obviously have the AC vents here and all those good stuff. And we have the 4-wheel drive system here, the all-wheel drive control. You press it and you can activate the all-wheel drive system. So it's it's obviously active always, so you can press it and activate it too. So you have all the power meters, power shutters and everything else. You have climate control, AC and all those kind of good stuff. Now speaking about the transmission of the car, this is an Evo 8 MR with a 5-speed manual. Why I say that as special? Because the Evo 8 MR usually comes with a 6-speed manual as standard, and the GSR and the RS versions of the Evo 8 comes as a 5-speed manual. This has been swapped to a 5-speed manual, even though it was originally a 6-speed manual, because it's an Evo 8 MR. So yeah, that's a cool fact, because the owner said he swapped it because the 6-speed is affecting the fuel economy a lot. So we obviously have a cup. It's a ashtray. Yes, it's an ashtray, not a cup holder. We have 2 cup holders here. We have a little storage compartment here. The handbrake is, you know, all regular and stuff. We have the horn. It's a Momo steering wheel, by the way. Yeah, and it's obviously a manual. We have 3 pedals, which is really cool. We have the glove box, which is, yeah, it's decent space. I'm not gonna open it, it's not my car. So yeah, we obviously have the stuff, all those kind of good stuff. We have the antennas and all those going around, and we have the wiper and the signal light stuff here and there. So yeah, that's about it, guys, for the front interior of the car. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the back of the car. It has a decent amount of space. Decent, by decent, what I mean is it has quite a lot of space for a sports car. So legroom, I have a lot of legroom. Headspace, I have a lot of headspace. And well, I'm not that much of a tall dude, but if you're like 6 foot, you'll be fine here, I'm pretty sure. We have an ashtray here. I think most Evo guys smoke. I don't know, there are 2 ashtrays here, which is very weird. We have bucket seats, obviously, as I said in the beginning of the car. We have speakers here, which I think very good. It's not like a cool brand or whatever. It's Pioneer, obviously. So yeah, we have the grab handles and everything else. Yeah, there's nothing much to talk about. We have cup holders here and a armrest. 2 cup holders, which is very practical of an Evo. Props to you, Mitsubishi. So also guys, cool little fact, the Evo, the originally Evo has won 4 consecutive WRC rallies, and they have won more obviously, but they have won 4 consecutive rallies, that is from 1996 to 1999, which is very good to talk when we're talking about the history of the evolution. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the engine bay of the car. So this particular Evo 8 MR, obviously every Evo for that matter, has a 4G63 engine, and this car is bone stock, which, like Sherwin said, which I also prefer, because it's getting hard to find bone stock Evos right now, because you know everybody tunes their cars and stuff. So yeah, it's literally bone stock, and we have a Grady blow-off valve here, and this engine is producing around 280 horsepower, and we are not sure about the torque figures, so we're not going to tell that. So yeah, it's producing roughly around 280 horsepower, which is very quick for a road car. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about when we are talking about the engine of the car. So we have a Grady blow-off valve, as I said. We have a little engine strut bar here. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay guys, now that we're done reviewing the whole car, interior, exterior, trunk, engine, let's just take a minute to admire the whole car in general. The car is just gorgeous, and we also have 2 Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6s on the island. I mean, how cool is that? 2 Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6s, which is pretty cool, which is pretty darn cool. And as Oshan said, Tommy Mackinnon also won 4 consecutive rally races, and in 4 consecutive years, I mean. So yeah, that is also pretty cool. So Oshan,
so yeah, there are only 2,500 Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6s worldwide. So we have 2 of them
on the
which
island,
is
yes.
Very cool. And yeah, they made the Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6 to celebrate the 4 consecutive wins, as Sherwin said, by Mitsubishi, because all those 4 WRCs were won by Tommy Mackinnon himself.
Yeah, that's the reason why they made the 2,500 pieces, to commemorate his winnings for Mitsubishi. And that's about it, guys. So hope you guys really enjoyed the video, because we had a lot of fun filming this car, because who doesn't love Evos? And we Sri Lankans really do love our Evos. That's a fact. We all really do love our Evos.
We all love Evos.
Exactly. So anyways, So now that we're done talking about the whole car, we would like to give a huge thank you to Mr.
Pranishma for giving us the Evo 8 MR for the review.
For review, exactly.
We'll put his Instagram below.
And also we will definitely link his stuff down below in the description now, so you guys can go check it out and leave a like and follow the guy. He's a cool guy, very friendly guy. So we had a lot of fun filming the car, and hope you guys enjoy watching.
And
the
also,
video.
guys, check out our Porsche 718 Cayman review. The link will be in the description below, or you can go to our channel and make sure you all subscribe, like, comment,
and turn on the bell notification on so that you guys are notified when we upload a new video. And also check out our Instagram and TikTok page to see some more.
We are on TikTok.
We are on TikTok. Yes. Who would have known? Anyways, now it's just enough about us being trying to be funny at least.
Yes.
And so that's about it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making the video. And that's about it. So stay tuned till next video, guys. And peace.
Peace.